Hey there everyone, No DM the Boy here coming at you with a box opening of ZEO Gold character. So the ZEO Gold Ranger had his own little character pack. He's also in Rangers Allies 1. So like, buying this is kind of redundant, but at the same time it's like, if you want everything, it's kind of worth. Plus, when I talked about this in the Gold R expansion about extra cards and stuff, because it's the exact same deck, like you could use it for Super Mega Force Orion. So like this guy can be used for Orion's Ranger key deck. It's really cool, and it comes with dice. It's 20 bucks. I'm like, sure. Oh, on the figure's different. So like it's basically an all art figure. So one can be used for Trey, one can be used for Jason, etc. You know, it just feels nice. So yeah, let's open it up and see what we got. So we got like a little advertisement thing, I think, like power up your game. Yep, just telling you to buy more product. Then we got the ZEO Gold dice. This expansion adds 4 gold combat dice for the Gold Ranger to use. These are just for fun. They're not functionally different from the other dice. Nice. Gold introduction. Go Gold Ranger. The legendary ZEO Gold Ranger joins the game. Complete with his epic carrier Zord, Pyramidus, and a special set of black and gold dice. Play as either Trey or the veteran Jason as you take the battle to a whole new level. This expansion introduces ZEO Gold abilities, which appear on combat cards. Each of the 2 different Gold Rangers has a different way to resolve ZEO Gold abilities. Your character card will instruct you on how to interact with ZEO Gold abilities. The Golden Power Staff card allows you to interact with these abilities as well. Cool. So stuff I already knew. So I already played as Trey. I never played as Jason, but I played as Trey. I think he's really cool. Alright, let's take this table off. Let's unveil the figure. I didn't realize this till after I filmed my first couple of deck profiles for Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid, but I should have shown the figures with those deck profiles. It was a huge whiff on my end. So when I rerun those deck profiles later, like as individually, because I do want to go back to Thunder Rangers, it's like, how do they play without each other? Like deck profiles, like how do they feel? You know, with Forever Red Pack or Forever Blue Pack. But yeah, I just whiffed on the figure. But like, look at it, it's so cute. Like it's so cool. So this is the old art figure. Like it looks different from the other figure. I wish I got it out, but it's far away. Then we got some dice. We got some new fancy Gold Ranger dice. That's cool. And then we got extra cards. So we got an extra Pyramidus, we got an extra Gold Ranger. But at the same time, it's like, it's technically fine because first, yeah, you can use it for the Super Mega Force Orion. So like, you can use their character cards and their extra cards for like his deck. And then we can also like use it to play as 2 different Gold Rangers if we wanted to. Like since we have extras, so we got extra Trey, we got extra Jason, so like we got 2 of these to use for the Orion deck. We got an extra Zord. But like we have 2 Zords, so it's like, there's technically no rule as playing as the same Ranger? Because no one would buy duplicate product? Like theoretically, since we have an extra deck and 2 extra cards, so you could play like 2 Treys in a session, or 1 of each, like have both Jason and Trey, like someone play Jason, someone play Trey. We got 2 figures, one of them's an old figure, so like we could realistically like we could mess around with the extra cards basically at some point in 2025. Like Uncle Sanguine Alex wants to play he wants to play Gold Ranger for the next session during season 2, and I was just like, that's cool. Then with the extra cards, like technically someone else could play as Gold Ranger too, like either as Jason or Trey, or even both. Like 2 Treys, because we have 2 extras of these. So I got 1 extra of each one, so we could either play as 2 Treys, 2 Jasons, 1 of each. Then we have an extra Zord, so we can put that Zord in, and we have an extra deck, so 2 Gold Rangers can be in a session. So I like that option too, thinking about it. But also the Super Omega Ryan deck is sick. So let's go over what they do, because I did play as Trey. So I'll talk about Trey first. Alright, let's see, let me put this over here. Let's talk about Trey's ability. So Gold Ranger Trey of Triforia, Power of Triforia. Each time you play a card, in addition to its normal effects, resolve the ZEO Gold ability on that card. You may spend 1 energy to resolve that ability a second time. So like that's really good, because then you can like maximize on the ZEO Gold abilities. I really like that when you play this, you can resolve it, and then you can spend energy to resolve it again. So you can like double impact the gold ranger cards. Like this one, Armored Blow. So let's use this as an example. So it's a 2 dice attack, but it also has a ZEO gold ability. A ranger of your choice may draw 1 card. That ranger may then choose 1 card from their hand and place it on top of their deck. And then they can do that again. So then they can, like, if you want to activate this again, then they can, and then you can pick a different ranger, ideally, or if you want to maximize on just getting +1, basically, like you don't have to cycle the card, you just get both cards back, and then you can choose a card from the, then you can choose a different card and put it on top of the deck. I mean, realistically, you just pick a different ranger, but still, like that's a good example. But I like Trey a lot. I never played as Jason, but let's talk about what he does. Heart of Gold. So each time you play a card, in addition to its normal effects, you may reveal 1 card from your hand and resolve the gold ability on the reveal card. So like this doesn't resolve the gold ability on the card you play. You have to reveal 1 from your hand and resolve it. And then you place the reveal card on the bottom of the deck and draw 1. So like he cycles through your hand. Trey is more straightforward. Like he just does it. Like you play the card, in addition, you resolve the ability on that card. You may spend energy to do it again if you want. That's simple. This is more like you have to decide which one you want to use in your hands. It's more brainy, which it's fine. It's not that complicated. You just have to pick a card in your hand, resolve the gold ability on it, and then you can cycle that card out and then draw a card. Well, that's really good, especially if you find a way to stack the deck. But like, yeah, I like Trey a lot. I just never played as Jason. At some point I will. Just haven't done it yet. Then Pyramidus Zord. Exhaust this card when any ranger reveals a card for defense. Add 1 shield to that card, gain 1 energy, and deal 1 damage to an enemy of your choice. So boom! Pyramidus is really good, actually. It's a really solid Zord. But I overall love Trey. Trey's good. I'll do a proper deck profile for him someday, because I did play as him in solo mode, like against Master Vile during Season 1. So it was nice. So Armor Blow, we already went over what this card does. Golden Guard. So Golden Guard is a reaction. Play this card when any ranger suffers damage, reduce that damage by 2. So that's the normal effect. Then the ZEO Gold effect is move 1 hit token from an enemy card of your choice to another enemy card. So you can manipulate the hit tokens in addition to the reaction. Like you suffer the damage, and then you can move damage around from other people. Golden Power Staff is really cool. I think this card's really strong. It's a 6 dice attack? Yeah, it's 3 energy, but it's fine. Resolve the gold ability on any 1 card in your discard pile. So you can pick any card in your discard pile, and then resolve that ZEO gold ability. Gold Rush is insane. The 3 dice attack. A ranger of your choice may choose 1 card from the discard pile and shuffle it back into your deck. So that's a ZEO gold ability. Otherwise, it's just a straightforward 3 dice attack. Ranger of your choice may choose a card from your discard pile and shuffle it back into your deck. So you can cycle through a card, which is really good for certain decks. That's just good in general. Inspiring Presence. I do like the artwork on the cards too. They look really good. Like, ooh, look at that gold. It's a maneuver. After you play this card, another ranger of your choice may immediately play a card, and then the ZEO gold ability is gain 1 energy, so you just +1 off of 0, which is really good. Got 2 of those in deck. Lightning Rod. It's a guaranteed 1 damage. It's a 1 energy cost attack. It's a 2 dice +1. And then the ZEO Gold ability is deal 1 damage to an enemy card of your choice. So this guy, I think ZEO Gold is really good because he's really strong. Like, and even in the show, like he was like a god tier ranger. He was legit god tier. Like, it was so strong, Jason couldn't even handle like all that power. It was ridiculous. Like, he had to give it back to Trey eventually because it was killing him. Which should have been the reason why the ZEO powers had to go, because I don't know why that wasn't the reason. Should have been. But yeah, this is really cool, you know. I really like the figure. Then we can look at the dice here. But overall, I played as Gold, and then my friend Fiore played as Gold too during one of the casual sessions off camera, like when I was just playing with people, just get them hyped for the game, see who joined the Vanguard Rangers, and before I had like guaranteed members. Ooh, these dice are so cool, actually, very translucent. Look at that dice. It's very black and like it's gold and I like that. Can you see that? It's really cool. like, I guess Uncle Sanguine's gonna have fun with these gold dice. Oh man, these are really cool. This is actually kind of worth, like, it was only $20. Like, overall, like, some people were kind of like, I don't know if I should buy this because I already got Rangers Allies 1 and I already have Gold Ranger, like, just all this except the dice. Except the dice. All this already comes in Rangers Allies 1. The figure's different, but it also comes with a figure. But the figure's different, so technically this doesn't come with it either. So you still get the cards, basically. You get a figure, just not this one. It's an old art figure. And you don't get dice. So an old art figure and dice for $20, basically. I don't know, I bought a figure for 10. I think it's worth it, to be honest. And you get the box. The box is cool. Look at this. Now you get the artwork on the back. Like, I don't know. It's cool. Oh, it's upside down. Oh, whoopsies. Let me fix that real quick. It's gonna bug me. But, overall, solid purchase. I highly recommend getting this, even though, even if you get Rangers Allies 1 eventually, I would recommend getting this just because of the dice alone. Old art figure, extra Gold Ranger card. You can play as 2 different Gold Rangers, the same Gold Ranger. Oh yeah, I fixed it. Yeah, perfect. So, like, it just opens more options for you. Yeah, those are my thoughts on the Gold Ranger. ZEO Gold Ranger, I think he's a solid Ranger. He's very strong. He has the ability to use ZEO Gold card abilities that give you extra effects. And then Trey lets you use it for a second time. Jason lets you filter through and use the ones from your hand. So you can kind of pick and choose how you want to do things. But yeah. Overall, solid. Thank you all so much for watching. This figure is really cool. Can't wait to put it in my little display case. And then I'll see you for the next Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid video. I'll see y'all next time, okay? No DMW is officially logging off.